Damn it, not again. Hey, what's up, everyone? You're watching Unboxing Thursdays. Tonight, we are talking about the wonderful toys that are going to be exclusive at Wondercon that may be coming out. We got some new stuff. And of course, we have a special guest. No DK tonight. So, the numbers are dropping. The numbers are dropping. No chance. But hey, stay tuned and enjoy your weekly unboxing therapy.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes. Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Do you see all the name?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
How is everyone doing on this lovely Thursday evening? My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You're watching Unboxing Thursdays. What we do here every week is we open up some toys, some of the newest and best collectibles out in the market available. And it's a lot of fun because I get to chat with an awesome guest. And of course, you live or on the replay, wherever you're watching. And thank you so much for being here. This is available on Twitch, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, but make sure, wherever you are, if you have a chance, do whatever you can, hit a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and it really helps the channel out a lot. This wonderful weekend oh my god, coffee. This wonderful weekend is WonderCon, I believe, and there's lots of there's toy companies there. Reveals it's a pretty good convention from what I hear. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on attending the show. And but there have already been convention exclusives that have been announced, new releases this week that are just out of this world. And I'm glad to be able to come on here and talk about it with you, everyone in the chat tonight. Before we get to, we're gonna do some shout outs to the chat. Thank you for being here. But I wanted to remind people, in a little bit over a month, on May 3rd, I am bringing back the Toying Around ToyCon presented by Collectibles. It is it's a little local ToyCon that I tried out last year because I've been able to connect with a lot of collectors throughout the years, and we're always selling something or changing tastes and getting rid of part of a collection. So it started out, it's a good place for people to sell to other collectors, trade, see what else is out there. And I just thought, with all the people I've met over the years, not just toy people, but people like Bearded Builds, who I have a package from tonight, just people in the community that we've been able to connect through this awesome hobby. It's all connected in a little way. So if you're in the area, come check it out. Or if you see me post about this online, if you want to help out the show, you can help share it. If you want to become a vendor, hit me up. Set up with a table, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to have some guests back. Just announcing now, so far, we have the voice of Wolverine from X-Men 97 and X-Men animated series. Cal Dodd is returning. He'll be signing autographs and taking photos, and to go along with him, we'll have George Buza, who plays Beast on X-Men and X-Men 97. So those are the two. I'm going to be slowly revealing more and more guests and vendors along the way. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're around or if you're interested, come check it out. toyingaround.ca/TATC, Toying Around ToyCon. All right, thank you for being here. I've got some stuff to open. Doyle is going to be on in a few minutes, but until then, you're all mine. I mean, I'm all yours. Let's say what's up to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a second, leave a thumbs up. We have Video Power and Gaming. Thank you for tuning in. Winger Lose is here. Thank you for being a channel member. Says hello. Hello, Winger Lose. Thanks to Winger Lose. He sent me some links this week, and I was able to pre-order my Carson Teva TVC on Amazon, which is my backup because it most likely will be canceled. I'm waiting for some other retailers to get it up. Shouldn't have said that. Gady's Toys, how's it going? Josh Brown, thank you for being a channel member. Also channel member Don Muchichiaro, Grumps, Wing or Lose, Mr. Ryan Clark. Thank you so much. Bad Wolf Media, Bitter Troll. Hell yeah. This feels good reading these, doing the call outs again. Toy Rensu, what's up? Ender Shadow is here. PD Dubs, John to the Ross, thank you for tuning in. D Sertle stopped the last 10 minutes of the new season finale of Reacher to tune in. I mean, you could have finished it first. Just finish that Reacher. Kayla is here. Hey, if you guys are headed to Japan and you're like, you know what? I need an extra pass, or you know somebody who needs an extra pass for Star Wars Celebration in 2-3 weeks, message Kayla on Instagram and maybe she can hook you up. She has tickets to sell. That's what it means. No Chewing is here. What's up, No Chewing? Josh Brown says no DK bye. I mean, hey, if you guys are loyal to DK, I dig it. I'm all for it. Motivate him. Give him a kick in the seat of the crotch of his pants to really, light a fire in his crotch. I'm really focused on that region. I think it's the most motivating for him. Anything, missile launch, barrage, bombardment in that region. Mackerson is watching over on Twitch. Thank you for being here. And we have Chris Babinski. Welcome back. We have a lot of new channel members. Thank you so much for all the new channel members. For everyone who doesn't know if to be a channel member, it's a way for you to support the channel. You get special access to the exclusive emojis in the chat for your messages to stand out while I'm doing these call outs. Whatever witty roasts you have for us, you get early access to videos. I put out a video last week. It's my interview with Laz Alonso from The Boys. I did a quick interview at Toronto Comic Con, asked him some questions that was on my mind. And yeah, if you're a channel member on Patreon, you had access to that first. And you get an exclusive coupon code to merch on the toyingaround.ca website. Arelis Delgado, thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? Allison Troy, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Channel member and fellow enabler and possible guest of Toying Around ToyCon, Matthew Toy. What's up, dude? Bitter Troll Richard, what's going on? Oh, dude, I have that too. I got to show that off too. To my haul. My haul this week, Gady's Toys, Rick Jones, Matthew, Christopher Duncan, what's going on? Legion X, thank you for being a channel member and tuning in. Sam Rock is here. Paul Morales. Do I have extra energy? You know what? Usually DK brings it down. That's so mean. DK Freak doesn't bring it down. I've just Figure Report. What's up, Mikey? Greetings from LA. Oh, are you covering WonderCon? He's a real Lois Lane out there. You're a regular Walter Cronk. Is that an American reporter? PD Dubs, what's going on? Paul Morales. And let's see. Yoko is here. What's up, Yoko? Yoko, I will be seeing you soon in person. Hell yeah. All right. Damn. Okay, I got some stuff to open tonight. I'll show it again later when Dole gets on. But shout outs to Matthew, who's in the chat, and of course his partner in crime, Jay Shot. I won this prize pack from their channel, Between Two Sentinels. Go check them out. Obviously, great pair of guys. Great duo. That's more commonly used. Great duo. But I won a prize pack over on their channel. It came with this Joy Toy Foot Clan that I still haven't opened. I really want to get to that. It also came with some Ninja Turtles coffee beans and a cold brew energy drink, I think. I haven't had those yet, but this is awesome. Thank you so much, Matthew and Jay Shot. I have Marvel Legends Chamber, which I need to open this, extract the Build-A-Figure piece, but also add this to my collection. And my brother-in-law, shout outs, Albert. It's when you find somebody that enjoys something as much as you do, and you connect with them, that that's what we're all doing now, right? Like, we've connected through toys. Well, my brother-in-law and I connected because I started playing Marvel Snap, and he's a huge fan. And then one day he's like, "Hey man, go check your door. You have a delivery." which if I didn't know him, it's a really creepy message, but I go open the door and this Marvel Snap, the Art of Marvel Snap book shows up and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's great. It's got artwork from all the cards and variants, and I think there's cards that weren't released and things like that here, so I want to open that because my guest tonight is a big fan of art books. Are you ready? That's a good segue. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. My guest tonight, let's take that again. Because my guest tonight is a big fan of art books. He's got several dozens of them, and he reads them a lot on his channel. You may know him from Gotham City Tonight, Toy Anxiety, and other shows, Boba Squadron, B Squad. Please welcome to the show. Someone questioned if Doell was even here. How dare you? I was just giving him the introduction and the building up the excitement. Please welcome to the show, your pal and mine, Mr. Ryan Doell. Hey.
Hey, dude. You're right about the art books.
Several dozens, right?
Several dozens. I even got a new one today because it was 50% off.
Nerd. Actually, no, you save money, so the Asian part of me is like, good job, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What book did you get?
I got The Art of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the thing is, I appreciate, I'm envious actually that you actually get these books and flip through them, and actually give them the time and attention they deserve. I feel like I don't, so I think tonight I'm definitely going to kind of show off some of the stuff that's in here. Do you still play Snap? I know I was trying to like every day I would send you new variant cards that I got until you installed it. But I don't know if you still
it's funny because I play when I'm in Toronto because you and one of my best friends who also lives out there, Fiona, she plays like, it's a religion, right? So she is hooked. And then I get into it and then I get home and I'm like, I can't. And then I just get wrapped up in Marvel Rivals instead, which is just as bad.
Just as bad. Yeah.
Like I got spare time. What should I do? I could do something productive or 3 rounds on Rivals. So that's what's ended up happening there. So,
well, like we'd always get these ads because we're both into trading cards, right? And we would always get these Topps Marvel or DC trading cards. Like, oh, this is so sick. Did you see this? And I'd send you a screenshot, and then on closer inspection, they're e-cards, and like, I don't want to pay money for e-cards. So playing Snap, I guess, is the compromise. There's variant cards that you can unlock for the characters, and you get to battle them, and you can still pay to get cards. So win.
You can still pay to win.
Exactly.
Is that how is it pay to win, or is it just paid for the different artwork?
You can pay to unlock cards, but it's not like you can't get those cards from leveling up on your own. It's just faster. But you can't. It's a weird system because you can level up, but it's not like everyone unlocks the same card at a certain level. It's really annoying.
Because there's some beautiful art. Plus, all the Dan Hip cards are amazing.
Oh yeah. He's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Hell yeah. Well, I had some stuff to open tonight. I don't know if did you see what I had, or do I need to?
Dude, I went off the workstation where I make dreams come true for the future of Marvel, and then I raced here. So,
do you need a few minutes?
No. I took my deep breath. As I put on my Marvel Legends shirt. By the way, Marvel Legends fan first, April 1st.
That's right.
First for the first. Slapstick Marvel Legends. I'm calling it now.
For April Fool's Day? I can see that's a good day to choose to reveal it. All right, what do you have to open tonight?
Well, this one I haven't opened yet, and I was like on the fence if I should open it because I'm going to be getting another one of these, but with more stuff.
Okay.
Farm Boy Luke.
Right.
We saw that this week on the Star Wars Fan First.
Right.
That this Luke is also coming with the land speeder, but he's going to have his poncho and his bucket hat.
I can't tell is that vintage collect? I can't tell.
Yeah, this is TVC. Oh, dude,
okay.
It's 100%.
Okay, yeah, it's too close to the camera.
I don't do 6-inch Star Wars. It goes from 3.75 to Hot Toys.
Oh, it goes from 3 to 12.
But that's a lie too, because I've got Micro Machines here as well.
Okay.
So I'm a liar. Oh, hi, Yoko. Hello. Surprised she's here and not at the gym, you know?
That's true.
That's true.
Maybe she's listening at the gym. She's
maybe
like, I hate those guys. And then it gives her the drive to pump.
I thought she was like, I need to impress these guys in Japan. Maybe that was I doubt that's the motivation.
I'm at a crossroads here. I could say something nice. Or you know what, Yoko, I'm gonna do something nice. Yoko, I'm always impressed. There we go.
Same here. I too am impressed. So anyways, From Boy Luke, gonna open that one up tonight, and then I still haven't had a chance to open these, just because I like to sit down and just kind of open things like regular people do, like when it's just a nice quiet moment, you get to enjoy it. But I thought, you know what, these are great social ones. As I sit here and I wear all Marvel, I'm gonna open up my DC Superpowers finally, the latest wave that came out.
The chopping action?
That is chopping action.
I think I have a similar one.
You probably do. You might have one from the original Superpowers line and DC Superheroes from Toy Biz back in the day. Jay Garrick, I'm gonna open that. Lobo, the controversial Lobo figure.
Why is he controversial?
Because people are like, he looks too much like the Superman animated series Lobo and not superpowersy enough.
Right. He looks very cartoony.
I think it's the eyes. The eyes and that chin, because it's got that
eyes and the jawline. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I think that's what it is. And then and the Atom. So those are my openers tonight.
Very cool. Hey, we have somebody who's usually in your streams who's here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Luis, you got it.
Luis Ballesteros.
And then in Spanish.
Hola desde Mexico. Hi, Don Doell. Hello, Luis.
You had me in, like, it sounded really good in the first half, but then
and then I lost it.
Being Mexico, and then you're like, I've never seen this word.
Yeah. Even though they're like very simple words.
Yeah, like, hold on, that's a man. What? Why does the E have that?
Yeah.
Luis, what's up?
I was trying so hard.
You were on a roll. On a dull roll, and somehow the word Mexico kind of stopped you. Brick something says WonderCon, let's go at SFO, waiting to board the plane to the OC. Have you been to WonderCon?
No, I've never gone to any of the. Well, no, I've been to Los Angeles Comic-Con.
Okay.
So I've been to that one, which was amazing. It's smaller, which I think is why I liked it. But because it's Los Angeles, it had tons of big names, like celebrity guests and and celebrity guests and in comics. But it's like legit like a smaller convention.
Okay.
So like WonderCon's big because it's obviously put on by the same group who do
San Diego.
And San Diego's the Mecca, which I think we're all hoping moves to Las Vegas. Is that what we're saying? No one's saying that. No one's saying
San Diego Comic-Con moved to Las Vegas?
There was that rumor going around this year.
Right.
Yeah, or last year, I guess it would be. We're only 3 months into this year. It already feels like we're 5 years into 2025.
A lot has happened.
Sure. And then
we're just gonna gloss over that. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over it. Yeah.
All right. Hey, everyone, we're both Canadian.
Yeah. And then so no, I haven't been to that one. I would love to. It looks bigger. But man, I think LA Comic-Con to me is I think that one was awesome because I still can't get over the guest list.
Yeah, was it like all the Mando or Star Wars people there?
So this was before Disney Plus. So this would have been, I would have went 2017, 2018. And like, well, what was it? Like Pee Wee Herman was there and like The Rock. And yeah, like it was it was so wild. Like it was like so many people. and then but then they had all the image founders were there
wow.
too. So like Jim Lee, Todd, Liefeld, Silvestri, Larson, like all those guys were there. I'm listing again. I love listing. And then J. Scott Campbell was there, Mark Bagley, Tom King. Like it was just like the who's who of comics were all there. And it was insane. And nobody had huge lineups because it's LA. Like, all these guys are at these LA, like these California conventions all the time. So nobody cared except for Stan Lee had the biggest lineup as expected.
Right.
So so just getting to like just walk up to Mark Silvestri and just get stuff signed and tell him how cool he is and how handsome he is and just live in the. He's a handsome guy. He's a handsome guy. Just know. And then even with Rob Liefeld, just getting to go up and just walk up and talk to him. So like this is like again, he had no line, and I was like, this is the best. This is how I want every convention to be from now on.
They probably take them for granted because they're there all the time, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like you almost have to go to where these guys are all the time.
True.
Where it's like when you go to the ones in Seattle, because there's so many big name writers and artists that live in Seattle and Portland. Like we see them all the time. So you kind of do the same thing where it's like, Brian Michael Bendis again. Okay. Right.
Man. Well, one day we'll see how Visiting America goes. Claudio is here. What's up, Claudio? Are you at WonderCon? Is Toy Lanta also happening this weekend?
Yeah.
Or is that next week?
That's got to be this week because I believe people are flying down.
Okay.
For it now. So yeah. But I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of folks there. I think Geek Dad Jay's going. Of course, the rest of Toy Anxiety, that's home base.
Home turf?
Yeah.
I see.
They'll be there. I don't know who else is going.
PD Dub says the Royals lost their home opener. Unfortunately, the Jays lost like 12-2 on their home opener. So let's hope it turns around. Gady's Toy says straight people with their overhead lighting. What does that mean?
That's probably me because I have overhead lighting.
Is mine overhead lighting?
Like, what are we supposed to have? Underhead lighting?
Mine's like angled this way and this way. Does that mean
side lighting?
Does that make me not straight? If I have, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I thought I was, overhead lighting.
I thought I was gay.
Yoko says Shower Bucky would be a great reveal
from Mondo.
Hey,
1/6 scale Shower Bucky.
That would be a cool vinyl, don't you think?
I think so.
Right?
Tommy Hodges,
like a fun Hodges theme.
I think that'd be. Well, the shower is the packaging.
Oh, the box, and then
you open the shower, and there he is. Right.
Davey Sock Rocker says, why haven't they made a Black Series land speeder? They have, and I have it, and I'm probably gonna trade down for the TVC one. But if you're in Toronto, come pick it up.
Come get it.
Come get it. Come and get it. And all right, so I'm just a little bit behind. We can start opening stuff. I want to get to the WonderCon, some of the reveals that are already out there, which are freaking awesome. But before we get to that, there was other big news this week. And hey, what's up, Chamba? Good to see you, man. And last night I did a stream with our friend Paul, who plays Captain Carson Teva, and they revealed that there's a TVC coming this year. I think Paul said
this
August.
Summer.
August. Yeah, August. This summer. That's so I haven't heard well, I've heard you write crude things in the chats of other shows. But here, what do you think of the release finally, man?
Well, I think we're both in that same boat of this is long overdue. Right. But I'm also very, very stoked that they did the jacket because it makes him stand out. Like, I mean, that's what kind of makes this figure more special. Like, it's already like, this is our friend, right?
Yeah.
Like we know this man on a personal level, and we love him, and we've been cheerleading this for a long time.
You and I
specifically, yes. Like whenever we get a chance, we tell people, let's make this figure happen. And I think it just looks so good. So he may have had to wait a while, but man, he got a banger of a toy.
Right.
My only one nitpick, and I said this on Toy Anxiety, was I wish the card art was him at the bar in the jacket.
Or standing in the cockpit of the X-Wing, and Mando's like, "Can you help me out of here?"
Official photo.
No, the one. No, it's part of the scene. The scene when he's standing there, he's like, "Can I get you a tow?" And he remember when Mando was right after he helped him shoot those ice spiders.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be
the one that he gets once he gets signed.
At the con.
Yeah, the ones he gets signed at the con. Yeah, that's a good photo.
It is.
But yeah, no, this figure's great. And we were kind of talking about it too, about like all you have to do is remake the arms, and then you've got him in just his pilot outfit. So I feel like that one's coming, and I feel that's another, like, even if they wait a year to do it, and they can be like, and here's an X-Wing. Right.
Yeah,
like,
if they
I think it's a great way to re-release.
Yeah, they had just done the X-Wing flight suit. It's like, they could have done something different. But I'm glad they didn't. They didn't make us wait all this time just to give us a reused body with a new head. So that's, yeah, you're right. I'm glad they used the jacket. Let's see. Grumps, what's good, man? Says, imagine coming on a toy show with a Marvel Legends shirt and not opening Maximum Spider-Man. I'm opening Minimum Superpower. That is great.
Hey, if anyone should appreciate that I'm opening up DC, it should be Grumps.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bat Force Grumps. Guys, if you want more comic talk, DC stuff, Marvel stuff, everything, go subscribe to Gotham City Tonight. I've got the YouTube channel.
Well, and Bat Force Radio. He's part of that too, is he not?
Oh, yeah, and Grumps. Oh, yeah, I guess Grumps too. He doesn't get a plug. He's not on here. No, I'm kidding. He'll be back soon. I got to get him back here. But did you order a Maximum Spider-Man?
So okay, so I missed out on it because I was like looking at how people were reacting online, and I was like, oh, well, there's no rush to get it. I can just get it. I can just get it on my break, or get it at after work. Like, there's no rush. I didn't feel the rush, the urgency, because this wasn't worth it according to the internet, and nobody's gonna want this. And nobody should be paying for this because this just is going to set a bad precedent for all the shit for Hasbro and Marvel Legends.
Yeah, there's a lot of implications for that purchase.
Right. That's right. Right. We're going to change how Marvel Legends are sold and the price points and whatever. I wanted it for numerous reasons. I felt like, to me, that was, well, it isn't like it's a you could get that Spider-Man figure and you get everything with it. You get tons of accessories, a really good Peter Parker head sculpt. You get I don't know. I just felt like there was a lot of bang for your buck. And like, the one thing I've always wanted out of Marvel Legends is an accessory pack.
Right.
And I felt like this was the closest thing.
So it wasn't really like a case of clearance chicken. You're just like, I'll do it later today, not waiting until
that's
right.
That's exactly what it was. I wasn't playing clearance chicken with this, because if I really want something, I have no issue paying full price.
Fascinating.
Right. Plus, also, I find with Marvel Legends as well is that you never know what's actually going to be the hot item in the wave, because there are times where I've been like, oh, I think everyone's going to want this one, so I race to get that one. And then it turns out to be a completely different figure in the wave every time, where everyone, but like, oh, so that's the one. Hey, so it just always kind of surprises me where, how that happens.
Oh, here we go. Brick says, I haven't been to WonderCon since it left San Francisco. This weekend, I'll be working with Spiro at... This weekend, I'll be working with Spiro Toys table, slanging a walk with Adam. Is that at WonderCon? I'm assuming? Yes, because you're going there. That makes sense. Math. Go check out the Space Zombies from Mars Kickstarter, by the way.
Yeah.
They unlocked everything. Some of those look pretty dang cool. All right, there you go. There's your Lobo.
Nice soft goods vest on this bad boy too. He looks good. Just good arms, good back.
Yeah, I mean it's a clean looking figure and paint. Quip is here. What's up, Quip?
Yeah, these are good.
Bad Wolf says mine is more front light. You'll be on where?
I'll be on Geek Dad Life this Sunday, covering for Jay, while Quip is by himself. Because if you don't know, Quip is the new permanent co-host on Geek Dad Life on Sundays. And because Jay's not going to be there, I'm going to fill in for Jay and then make him feel really guilty about, ditching his show and his co-host.
Is he still going to be at the con? Or
yeah,
or
he's
like
going to, he'll still be at Toylanta there. And same with Blake from Toy Collector Magazine. They will be there. You will be there as well.
What's up, Blake, in the chat? I have perfect lighting. There we go.
Oh, so it's me. I'm the straight one.
Why does lighting determine? I mean, McFarlane will be there. Has a panel. Says Claudio. I had one of my most fun encounters with Liefeld on stage at LA Comic-Con. Awesome.
Nice. Steve 3.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're getting Paul, we're getting a land speeder, farm boy Luke. I don't know why they didn't call him, what's the guy from Rebels? They used his full name. Mutton Chops.
The Mutton Chops. Well, I can never remember his name either.
Well, I don't know why I remember the first name is Alexander because I've never heard it. Yoko, you're here. Brick knows too.
Steve 3 should also know.
No. Close your eyes. Don't look at the
Agent
chat. No, you read.
I did.
I said close. Yeah. I'm surprised they called it Alexander Callis. I thought Agent Callis was what he was referred to pretty much the whole time. Yeah, I think that one looks.
Hamilton.
Same one, Agent Hamilton. Yo, what's up, MC? Agent Callis. Thank you. All right, let's open. What are you gonna? You already opened Lobo. Do you want me to open the book first, or do you want me to open this from Bearded Builds?
Oh, Bearded Builds, 100%.
Bearded Builds is somebody local I've met through collecting toys. He's come out. He's going to be at Touring Around ToyCon. He makes. He has a wood engraver, like a laser to engrave wood. I don't know what the words are right now, but he made this, and he made a logo for me in the past. So I'm very curious to see what this one is. But if you are interested in having your logo made, I think he made one for Machu, maybe. I know he made one for DK, for your business, for your office, for your toy room. Sexy Callus. Oh, yeah. Callus fights Zeb with.
Do you think there might shower Callus?
Yeah, that'll be good.
I think we need a shower Callus.
We're gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
More showering figures. Oh, this is.
Oh,
yo,
dude.
Oh, you can't see me. This is so. Look at that. Damn. So he did like 2 layers. This is a different texture. I think you can kind of see it on screen, right?
A little bit.
So this is more smooth, and this is like it's not flocked. but there's a certain texture to it because this is the fur area. This is awesome. Holy crap, dude.
That's
Peter,
cool.
man. I don't know where you are if you're watching.
Wow,
That's
dude, you could wear that.
Cosplay. This is my cosplay.
Put that over your face. There we go.
Hey, I'm toying around.
Yeah.
Everyone, Bearded Builds on Instagram.
Nice. He's got a good logo too.
Fantastic. Everything he touches turns to wood. He's the he's the Midas of wood. Oh, and also Richard Reyes. Where's his print? He was at the toy show we did last week in Mississauga, and he started the whole X-Men enablers kind of X-Men look trading cards too. So he blessed us with these. Make Alpha Flight great again. There's Kevindicator.
Nice.
Which rules. And there's DKS Puck. So I got to frame these. I'm going to put all of these up. You guys are awesome.
We have to the only way to top those off is if we can get one of those Alex Brewer fan renders.
Oh, for DK?
For you and DK as the Alpha Flight.
That would be wonderful. You have a Doel, Wolverine, right?
I got a Wolverine. I'm hoping I can get Wolverine 97. That's my next thing I'm trying to get from him.
Oh, I was telling people before he came on for Toying Around ToyCon, Cal Dodd is coming back as a guest, and the voice of Beast, George Buza, is coming.
Hey, do you know who else George has voiced in our past?
Do tell.
Low Gray on Ewoks.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it on his poster. I've seen an Ewok on his poster.
Yeah,
his
man,
banner,
that's
at cons.
That's awesome. It's like I never noticed it before, and then the moment I saw that he did the voice, now I hear.
You hear Beast?
I hear it. Yeah, it's like I hear Beast in Low Gray, even though it should be the other way around. Because I saw Ewoks first, but it was just like, but now it's just like no, I hear Beast. He's always going to be Beast.
Yeah, well, hey, another reason for you to come to town on that day, man.
I want to. I'll be back in October. You should maybe do it in October.
Yeah, I can do multiple. Yeah. I'll do multiple. We mentioned a couple times Shower Bucky today. I wanted to get your take on this. Earlier this week, there was a 5-hour live stream that Marvel did where they I think it was every 10 minutes, right? They revealed another actor that was returning for the next Avengers movie. And I remember seeing it in the morning. And then I remember seeing hours later, Simu post something. They revealed each actor by putting on their, what's that? Is there a special name for the chair that you have on set with your name on the back?
I just call it a set chair.
Set chair?
Yeah, that's all I ever called them. I don't know if there's a technical name for it.
All right. So he showed his, and I'm like, oh, cool, Shang-Chi is back. And then another hour later, I'm on YouTube and I'm like, oh, why is this video still live? That's seems wrong. And I refreshed, but no, it was still going. And I like the Paul Rudd one because they used a really small chair.
So I started watching that live thinking that it was going to be like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it just kept going. And then so I'm working and I have this on the side. So every time I'm like typing, I'd be like, what? Because then you'd hear the music hit of whoever's theme.
Oh, that's how dude, Channing. Right? Yeah, Channing Tatum's gonna be. What was one of the names?
Nightcrawler. We're getting Nightcrawler back.
Which Nightcrawler?
From X-Men 2, X2.
Damn.
Right, and I was like, okay, so if they're doing what they're doing, because at first I thought maybe they're doing the X-Men 97 team live action, but they didn't announce like Famke Janssen or Halle Berry. But then
that's
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. From the northern Ontario town of Halle Berry. It's Halliburton and Barry combined together.
Right, but they didn't announce any of like the only woman from X-Men they announced was Rebecca Romijn.
Right.
Mystique. So I was like, I was like thinking like, oh, they're gonna announce all the women. That Anna Paquin wasn't announced either. Got to throw that one out there.
Right.
But it's like, I was like, man, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna bring like? I still feel like they're gonna leave some surprises. Like, here's a taste of what you're getting. But then I was like, are they gonna do what they did with Channing Tatum, where now we're gonna see James Marsden in that '90s Cyclops costume? Right? Like,
yeah.
Are we getting the live action 90s costumes on all these? Like, even Nightcrawler. Like, if they do that with Nightcrawler, I'm probably going to lose my mind. But again, all these characters might only be on screen for 5 minutes. There's so many.
Rick Dom from the ACBA podcast, he said Mystique was announced.
Well, sure? Yeah, Rebecca Romijn.
Oh, sorry, you were saying Rogue wasn't.
Rogue wasn't announced.
Sorry,
yeah.
There's so many names. Hallaberry.
Hallaberry.
Guys, we have Erwin in the chat, and I want to shout out because he did mention. Thanks for reminding me. He's going to be at Wondercon this weekend, and some of the coolest art that I've discovered in the last year through the toy community. Come on, look at these multiple.
Look at that
Magics.
Yo.
March 28th this weekend. Artist Alley B21 22 23, and he does a really cool kind of Kickstarter book with a bunch of artists. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the coolest. It's just the coolest, and it's just like different fandoms, different artists inspiring to recreate certain iconic comics. But check it out, very cool. Oh, and that's right. And he did the artwork for Adam's Kickstarter too. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
If you guys are out there.
No, that's super cool. That's a very thick Scarlet Witch. I'm like totally down.
Everybody. But
everybody
thick. But what do you think? Do you think that a 5-hour live stream is an effective marketing choice, following the footsteps of the Enablers live streams?
Yeah. Okay. So
what's funny?
I think that's how you have. I think. Do you have time before next week to make a video of the chairs with all the Enablers names on it, and then do it every 10 minutes?
Yeah, I feel like that should be the new meme. Like, that has to be a new meme, right? Just a set chair and somebody's name switch on it.
Right. I think that's what we have to do from now on. Just like, because you have enough Enablers that you could do. If you even did it for 10 minutes in an interval, you could play that the hour before you guys actually start.
Start early for the hour? Oh, man.
Okay. Well, you just have to press play, right? No one has to be there yet. It just plays for the hour because you've got, 5, 6 of you every 10 minutes?
Oh, my camera's bugging out again.
Dude. What's happening?
I don't know. This is... It's Steve Evans. He's back trying to sabotage my stream after yesterday's. Man, dude, that was a crazy week. All right, we got WonderCon coming up. Are there Toylanta exclusives that have been announced yet? Or
I haven't even checked.
I don't even know.
I have not done my homework as far as, because Atlanta is also PowerCon. They're like combined into one.
Right. They just merged.
Right.
Amalgamated.
That's true. So it'd be like Powerlanta.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So we have WonderCon coming. Mondo put out a whole bunch of their exclusives. But even prior to that, out of left field, dude. Dude, where did this come from, man? This is so freaking good.
God. These are frustrating because these are big. And I don't think people realize how big they are. Like, and I have 2 of the Juggernauts.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, man.
I don't think this is bigger than Juggernaut, though.
You don't think that? I think they're about the same size. Like, this is like, These things are huge, and this thing fills up the box. It's not like there's a lot of like air in this thing.
Yeah. First of all, Mondo, can you? I noticed that you said a similar comment on their post recently after mine, but can you please chill out?
Yeah,
all right,
calm down.
This is out of control.
Well, every week it's something awesome for pre-order, and I can't afford it, and I can't keep up.
We have Japan in 2 weeks.
We have Japan in 2 weeks.
Tommy's here. Tommy's got Japan in 2 weeks. Yoko's got Japan. Well, Yoko's not getting one, but we all have Japan in 2 weeks. Let's all go to Japan.
Yeah, can we just do that instead? But this is awesome. This is a great sculpt. This is not what for some reason in my head, just because of it was Juggernaut, and you know how Juggernaut's just like a big dude.
Yeah.
My first thought was like, oh, I want to see Thing in this style, and then you start going like, oh, even Wolverine, where he's just like mouth open and the big arms and thick legs, right? And I was like, oh man, they could do that. But man, now seeing this, I think every Marvel character is on the table in this Tommy Hodges, like almost like graffiti style you know, these vinyls, and they're so good.
Damn. Can you imagine Thing though, because knowing them, they would like make every individual crack in the rocks, right? And then like paint it in and everything. But you know, if you're Marvel, again, we've had Hector and Peter on before, and just talking about making Sofubi appealing to not just kaiju collectors, or you know, having it available for different properties, and they've done a lot. But with stuff like this that continuously comes out, it's like I think they're doing a great job of enabling more people. Like the Juggernaut is insane. I opened it a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
they're doing TMNT stuff. They're
doing, and they're getting into the
characters in.
Yeah, they're getting into the 6-inch figure realm as well, because I think last year they announced Motu, Masters of the Universe. And then of course we've been seeing all the pre-orders showing up for Real Ghostbusters, and those look amazing as well. Right? So I mean, there's a little something there for everybody. But man, these figures, these particular ones, these are so good. Like I can't wait for Venom, you know?
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
Because every day, there's not a day that goes by where I'm like not spreading like peanut butter on toast. I'm going, man, Venom.
Really wasn't sure where that sentence was going. Like, okay, spreading, all right.
Yeah.
Peanut butter. Oh, okay. Oh, on toast. Thank God. Thank God. But
I got you.
Do the other Marvel Juggernaut didn't come with accessories. And who did the other one? Was Man Thing?
Man Thing?
Man Thing was sick, but it didn't come with accessories, I don't think.
Right. I think this is the first one that has like alternate hands, and then the accessory, that's skull and
the spine vertebrae.
Yes, that's
and
the word. I was like, oh, and a blaster. His blaster.
Yeah.
Cool. This figure's great. Everyone buy 3.
I have Japan in 2 weeks. I'm going to roll the dice, and I mean, I'd get a variant when it becomes available, but this is the classic colors, right? Like this is the look you want.
This is
Rick Dom. There you go. Rick Dom says White Doom. They could probably make a White Doom variant of this, like a con exclusive. But I think I would want this.
I don't know if you remember these Fantastic Four comics. This was like Chris Picciallo. This would have been late 90s, and Dr. Doom wore this like his regular outfit, but in blue, with a 4 on it. So like he was part of Fantastic Four. They could do that one as well. And I don't know if anyone, I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that remembers that outside of me. Fantastic. And make it right. So I don't know. I think the whole entire Fantastic Four would be great in this. Actually, Magneto would be too.
Oh my God. Don't give them any ideas. Okay.
That's all I do.
Is give them ideas.
Gotham City goes off the air, and I'm like, Alex, do you know what we need?
Look at this. This variant.
Love the colors. This is very Mondo though. Like these colors now,
I love it.
Like it just feels like this is something Mondo would do.
Look at like every detail of the veins, rocks, whatever textures, fungus, skull, his spine, like there's a snake. And on top of that, these colors is just, it's just mind blowing. I think this was their first Marvel one.
Yeah.
But then, man, if there's a Doom like this, yeah, then I'll go for that one. But this is insane.
And this is a James Gorman, right? And the other two are Tommy Hodges that sculpted.
James Gorman for this one, and Doom is, yeah. There you go.
I wonder if this, I bet you this will be on display at Wondercon.
Oh, for sure. Get those sales in. Dude, and then right before that was
yeah, dude, this is
Shredder.
So good.
What the hell, man?
This is so good. Like I know we got all 4 turtles recently.
Yeah.
Like, and they're coming out fast with these. Like these you don't seem to be waiting very long. But man, I can't wait to see what they do with like Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh, I need a Splinter. I want to see what Splinter is going to be like.
Honestly, any of them. Like you look at the back of the card and you're just like, because for anyone who hasn't owned any of the turtles yet, they have the special card with the artwork on it, which you could frame if you so desire, because it's beautiful enough, with this giant, almost Where's Waldo epic style.
Wrong camera.
Oh no, we've got dark. But yeah, no, it's like a Where's Waldo thing. We'll get there.
There it is.
There it is.
16 cameras. Sorry, everyone.
Right? Make every one of these characters. Every one of them.
They have Ray Fillet.
Yeah. And
Mondo Gecko. The 4 turtles. And I think that's it, right?
I think, yeah, 4 turtles
and then Super Shredder.
But man, you take a look at characters like Worm, like, because I know Attack Peter's mentioned several times, like Worm. Can you imagine Worm? He's always like going bonkers for it, and I keep going, give me A-Stuck. I just need A-Stuck, and I'm fine. But yeah,
on here.
No, he's not. He's right there, right by Gorilla.
Oh, there he's turning the other way.
Yeah.
You know, these little pizza aliens really kind of scarred me as a kid.
Like from the cartoon or from Turtles in Time?
From the cartoon, because they microwaved the pizza and they were meatballs.
Right.
And then they ate out of the microwave from Irma's apartment.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that. What to do for you.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, man. Whatever they end up doing with these, Splinter is next on the list for me.
Hey, question for you.
Yes.
If they do Krang, do you want Krang in his little like pod from the original, like from the first wave of the Turtles toys in this style? Walker? Or do you want a giant sized, like almost like a Juggernaut sized Krang and android body?
Having something like this, the idea that it's in a robot suit as a vinyl, I think is perfect.
Yeah,
it'd be similar to this, right? Like, hey, he'd be in here, then you have a face and little arms and stuff. I think with the suit, but they can do both. They can make him a little accessory on the side, right?
Why not? Or even just, I would buy one separately just to have him in his little like pod, and just have him with all
them ideas, right?
Or they could have it so that you can pop the top off of the body, and you could take Krang out.
Yeah.
I'm just giving.
Oh yeah, because you can separate those.
Yeah, I know Alex is
ideally. Sure. I'll make him watch this.
I'll force him to.
You make him watch this. All right, but they're actual con exclusives. All right, we've got Masters of the Universe 1/6 scale, the Goddess. You don't do?
I dabble a little bit in Motu, but only like Buzz Off, the bee. I like him. So I'll get his stuff. But I don't do the 1/6 because I'm already like running out of space with all these goddamn X-Men.
You got to get the X-Men. Hey, we'll cut to those since that's your thing. All right, so they have Mondo Gecko, and then they have this black and white variant for WonderCon.
Mirage variant.
Yeah.
Super cool.
The Godzilla UFO, I mean, the cherry blossom, I think, paint scheme, I guess, for soft vinyl is one of my favorites. But I'm going to the motherland, like his home country, Godzilla, Japan. So
that's what it's called. It's called Godzilla Japan.
That's where he's from. So that's where I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I come back. Because this is a con exclusive. I don't even know. Maybe they'll put some online afterwards.
They might.
They might.
They might. You never know. These bastards.
There it is.
There it is. I want both Wolverines. I didn't even get the other one because it just, again, Japan's coming. Our dollar is poop. And yeah, Canadian problems collecting on hard mode.
Shipping is tough too to Canada.
Shipping is tough too. Right now, my Poison Ivy, my 1/6 scale Poison Ivy is sitting there waiting at DHL in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
So it's close. She's close. I think she's just going through customs.
Ivy. Have I seen anyone post that yet?
Oh, they've got to start showing up.
I don't think I've seen any photos of it yet.
Right. But man, this figure, again, I know it's just a repaint, but I love the brown costume. I love the brown one. I love the blue and yellow.
Au contraire, mon frère.
Hmm.
I was watching the Mondo stream the other day, and I think Hector mentioned the shoulder, the brown part on the shoulder is sculpted in.
Oh, right. The shoulders are different because they have different shoulders. But yes, otherwise it's yeah. Thank you for the correction. But no, this is great. Again, I love it. I love that head that's got half the mask and he's like going full berserker.
Yeah, man. And these are, I think, swappable with the other figures too. Certain parts you get do you call this topless or shirtless? Yoko, where are we at on this? Is this topless or shirtless?
Yeah, Yoko gets to make the call. Is this shower Wolverine?
Well, she was the one that debated me when I did the Marvel Legends one. Is Wolverine, and I'm gonna ask the chat, all right?
Yeah, let's ask the chat.
Is this torso that you can swap onto Wolverine, do you call it topless or shirtless? If you're watching on YouTube, please.
Do you call them colored pencils or pencil crayons?
Pencil crayons.
Pencil crayons.
My wife said it's because when you look at a box of colored pencils and French is right below it, so it says in French it's crayons, so it says pencil crayons together. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just rambling at this point. Quip says colored pencils. There you go. That's very American. Shirtless. Okay, this is topless. He's without top. It's not a shirt. There's no button. It's the top of his costume. Right? There's no collar.
Right? It's just wearing his gloves. Couldn't we get one the other way around too? Like when they make Weapon X, are we gonna get like
bottomless?
Just bottomless Wolverine?
So you can make one full nude Wolverine?
Yeah, eventually you just connect the parts. And then you can have Weapon X Wolverine, him fighting bears naked in a VR helmet.
Yes, Mechanized says, I say topless.
Right? Okay. But hey, what's it? It's a shirt that's not a onesie. Did you think it was a onesie? Did we all assume this was a onesie? He just crawls in and zips up?
Puts the belt on. Puts a belt on top of a onesie.
Yeah. He's got to hold the... Well, which pants is he holding up? The trunks or the tights?
I think he's just holding his junk.
Well, there's a lot there. He's Wolverine.
I would say bottomless. The same. It's the same logic. He's without bottom.
Right, and, not bottom. It was topless.
And Mondo, before action figures and all this stuff, I first knew them from badass. Is it screen printed posters?
Yeah, that was their big thing. That was their
Yeah.
moneymaker.
He has a bottom. All right, Yoko, keep it settle down. Settle. There's this incredible Reed Richards poster.
Awesome. Gross. It's getting all chewed on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What are the creatures that are having a snack on them?
I have no idea. I'd like to think it's mole people from like Mole Man,
right,
and stuff. I don't know why that's in my head. I don't own this issue, so I don't know.
Do they eat humans?
Well, I guess they're trying to, but he's a bit rubbery, I guess.
Yeah. Incredible.
Right? Probably a bit of a struggle. But it looks cool. This is, to me, this is the thing to get. Like if I was going to WonderCon, this would probably be the thing that I run to the booth for. Is this print?
This is a let me read. 4-color screen print on French construction, pure white paper. Mondo presents a limited edition screen printed reproduction of Dave Cockrum's original X-Men Nightcrawler character sheet, 1976. Damn, look at these close-ups. The way they reproduce some of the older artwork for these large scale screen prints is just, giving new life to this stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Did you get the X-Men pool party?
No, I really have to focus. I would love these posters. I have a bad habit of buying posters, and it's toys on the wall or posters on the wall, right? Or
right now it's
toys.
toys.
Yeah,
and
so
even that you don't have enough room for all of them.
No, I need less walls and more floor.
Yeah. Dude, I go through that too. Where all of a sudden it's like, what happened? Right?
What's up,
yeah.
Nigel? The homie. And then on the Mondo stream the other night, they were talking about I believe Peter's Godzilla, his first vinyl, and then I don't know what I think they had a reveal. They're gonna have a reveal or something at the show. So that's always cool. I want to see what colorways or what they're gonna come out with.
Or just like new monster, like New monster. Could be another Attack Peter designed monster. Right?
Hell yeah.
Those are awesome. His Mecha Godzilla to me is still like one of the coolest things.
His vinyl one? Or even the print. The print is awesome.
All his prints are amazing. Like straight up, when he does like his big monster prints, they're gorgeous. But like his artwork, which looks like it shouldn't translate into 3D, somehow beautifully translates into 3D. Like it's so good. It is some of the best stuff. Like he's amazing. I'm not going to tell him that, but yeah.
Don't ever tell him that.
Mm-mm.
When we for people who go to WonderCon, are there, I don't know, can you speak to this, or people in the chat, are there panels? Right, I'm assuming there's toy companies there. Like, do they have toy revealed panels like that too from different companies?
I feel like they've had before in the past, but I can't think of anything that's happening this year. Like I haven't heard of
curious
anybody...
what can we expect to see this weekend?
Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to be the DK here for a second. While you open that, I'm going to look up WonderCon.
Steve 3 says there's tons of panels.
Well, yeah, of course there's tons of panels. You're at a big convention. Not so much on toys. Okay. Speaking of panels, we're both going to Japan.
Yes.
We're both going to Celebration. Now, you're only going for the one day. Have you looked at panels?
Yeah, I did. I looked at panels. I think there was a Mandalorian one for my day that I'm going on Friday. And then I got the email notification that, hey, panel reservations are coming up tonight. And I copied and pasted the information and I pasted it in our group chat for Japan. And then I went to take a nap. And I wake up and I'm helping get my son ready for bed. And then I see a message from Tommy or somebody was like, they're all sold out. I couldn't get in. And I go, oh, fuck me. I went to sleep and I completely missed it. So I didn't get anything.
It's tough, man. Like, I think, like, I kind of feel bad for Steve 3, who we're highlighting here. I feel bad in the sense that he was, before they started doing everything as a lottery, he was the dude that was like, because you're always wondering, who are these people that stay in line for 24 hours to get into these panels?
Right.
Well, it's him. He's that guy. And he loved doing it. And he kind of had that taken away from him. So I do feel kind of bad, because he should be, like, technically he'd probably be going to all these big panels.
Right.
And now he's not going to any. And he was the one that didn't mind putting in the time, to wait in line to I don't know. I shouldn't, like, I mean, they try to say the lottery is so that everyone gets a chance to do it.
Right.
But honestly, anyone gets a chance to wait in line as well. So I mean, all depends. Ooh, how's that new toy smell?
This is these are the ones that are only sold in Asia. So, those health standards are a whole different level. Not that American health standards is that crazy, or North America, but this is a nice whiff. Oh man.
Yeah, these ones are good too. Yeah, man. Dude, okay, when you opened up your Juggernaut for the first time,
yeah,
that new toy smell will, like, engulf a room.
I guess it's the paint, right? Because they have to use spray paints, and I don't know what their exact methods are for painting,
right,
vinyls and oversprays and things like that. But I imagine it's some sort of sprayed paint. But yeah, dude, the celebration reservation was weird, because I saw in the email they're like, you cannot reserve for other people, so everyone has to use their own login. So even if you're in a group or in a family, each person who has a ticket has to use their own account to get the panel. So
right, they have to, like, so your kids you'd have to transfer your kids' tickets to their own account that you would have to make for them so they can reserve in the panel.
Yeah, I don't even know how the kids ones work.
Yeah, that's what they made it sound like, because I wasn't sure.
Yoko's still in line from 72 hours ago.
It's either spinning or you get the walking man. I don't know which one's worse to get when you're waiting.
I think there's two versions. There's two versions of this foot soldier. This one is more of a gun pew pew guy, right? Still have some shuriken, a knife, and the I love those communicators. That's the coolest look. But also a plunger
for good measure. This is the Joy Toy one. This is okay. See, I was like, this doesn't look like NECA, and then I looked at your little packet of salt.
Is that what this is for? Because that'd be a great accessory if this was fitted to go on his. Oh, it does.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hey, it does fit.
I want to do those Joy Toy figures so bad, and I have talked myself out of it so many times. Especially the Michelangelo with the skateboard and everything. Looks so good.
Allow me
to enable. Yeah, right? How good does that look? Oh, Toidles.
Look at this one, man.
They look so good.
That's that beautiful paint smell.
You know what's so funny is that, like, I know we've talked about this on Toy Anxiety. I don't know if we've talked about this, Kevin, about, like, the feeling of oversaturation in Ninja Turtles, where it's like you've got these, like, even Loyal Subjects has upped its game with Turtles. And then, of course, now you've got, like, Mondo. Todd McFarlane announces they're doing Page Punchers. Then, of course, we've got the Playmates lines, which are mostly for, I like to think they're mostly for the new animated show. And then you got NECA, who's also still killing it with their own lines as well, whether it's like the comics, the cartoons, and
movie,
right?
Yeah.
And then you got these, which are completely like this mishmash of everything. And they look
Super
so good.
7.
On Super 7. Yep, they're doing the 2003, 2002 Turtles.
It's crazy.
Right? So everyone has Turtles at this point. I don't even understand why, Kevin, you and I haven't pitched a Turtles line. We totally should.
All right, let's do it now. Who are we pitching to?
We're going to pitch to Nickelodeon because we're going to make our own.
Okay.
Right.
I will be the Nickelodeon head of Turtles merchandising, and you're going to pitch a line to me right now.
Okay.
All right. So, come into my office.
All right. Hi, Mr. Wong.
Hey, good afternoon.
Great meeting you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, I got 5 minutes for you, so let's keep it moving.
All right. Well, picture this: Ninja Turtles, but Canada. Right?
And
we make them in Canada. They're designed by Canadians for Canadians.
They're made I thought you meant they're in Canada.
Well, I mean, they would be living in the sewers of Toronto.
Okay.
Right? So it's like not quite a reimagining, but just like a shift up the border. And this way, you save money on having them made and only sent in Canada. So it stays in Canada. It's cheaper for you because of the tariffs. And
it would never work.
Turtles will wear flannel. It'll be great.
It would never work. Crime happens. Turtles say, "Hey, let's go fight crime. Let's climb up the sewer." Open the lid. Frozen over with a sheet of ice and a ton of snow. They can't get out. Bad guys win.
Can't start the party wagon because it's too cold.
They have to pre-start the party wagon 10 minutes before they leave the house. How are you going to predict the crime before it happens? It doesn't work.
Mikey, you didn't plug in the van.
Donnie, you didn't put on the snow tires.
Yeah. Dude, see? Actually, I think this is good because now we can sell summer tires and winter tires.
You know what? I think, Mr. Doell, I think you have quite an idea on your hands here. I would like the exclusive rights to your Ninja Turtles, your Canadian Ninja Turtles. We have to change the names because for licensing reasons. So we're not gonna use the classical painter artist names. I need you to come up with 4 names right now, or else this deal won't happen. I have somebody who's ready to make the toys right now.
We got one turtle called Sidney Crosby.
Okay. I really thought you were going to say Sydney Sweeney.
I want to every day. So it'd be Sidney Crosby, Mr. Dress Up.
Okay.
Bret Hart. I'm trying to avoid one very specific athlete.
We need Wayne Gretzky in there.
We do. Okay.
We need a recognizable name. Is that a non-starter?
I mean, we could have Wayne Gretzky be like the Splinter, right? So then you've got like Sidney Crosby.
But we need an Asian one because we can't have these names that you've listed with doing the accent.
Oh, so then Andrew Fung.
Okay.
So it'd be Crosby, Fung, Hart, and Dress Up.
What about that fellow from Kim's Convenience? He's Canadian and very popular. The store owner. What do you think about him?
We could have a turtle called Leonardo.
No dice.
No dice.
All right, let's make this happen. Let's put it into production. Does anyone make toys? No, I mean, what
I think there's
toy companies are there?
China, right? Like, hang on. Where's the zombies from Mars? Where are they? Because they're all
zombies are near you. Manufacturing. Correct. I don't know where they manufacture out of, but
I don't know either.
But at least it's a Canadian owned, started, operated company, right? Do we know any other ones like that?
I don't.
Right.
Maybe I think Delta 17, Delta. right? Because that's Ken from Toy Connections. He's in
Right.
BC as well. But I think he's got like a team, though. I think there's some Americans in that too. So I think that's a mixture of both.
We need more. I mean, let's do it.
Need more. Spin Masters Canadian. Chris Bobinski.
Are they Spin Masters pretty huge, aren't they? Do they have a Canadian office, or are they like Canadian?
Well, if they do, it's probably in Toronto.
Yeah, they have a big. I think they have a big office in downtown Tirana. Claudio says, "What weapons would they use? Hockey sticks, snowshoes, lacrosse sticks,
lacrosse stick, hockey stick."
I think Casey Jones has a lacrosse stick in the arsenal, doesn't he?
He should. He definitely already has a hockey stick. Well, he already is hockey.
He is. Right? I am hockey.
He is hockey. That's just it.
Oh man!
So I think Casey Jones doesn't even have to change anything.
In Turtles 3, when he teaches those the guys who got transported, remember they swap?
Yes.
That'll never leave, because they're watching TV and they're like, "What is this device?" And then he's like, "You guys don't know hockey?" And they're, "Oh, hockey!"
Oh,
I don't know. It's just something that's too good, too good. Their office is by Roy Thompson Hall. Oh, damn! I should go down for a visit. I want to do like a tour
and do a Canadian Turtles. Hear me out. Then instead of Bebop and Rocksteady, we could have like a beaver and a moose. Well, there's already a moose.
There's already a moose. Yeah, there's already a moose. But we are going to Celebration in a few weeks. We saw the Carson Teva and the Hasbro reveals. There were some Celebration reveals that came out this week too.
There's more. A whole bunch from all.
Which one? Let me pull this one up. What do you think of this?
Okay.
It is the Hasbro Black Series 2-pack of the Ronin and the droid. That's exclusive to Celebration. Oh, I'm gonna read this. Say konnichiwa to the sleek and skilled Ronin. Plus R5D56 from Star Wars Visions Volume 1, The Duel. This Black Series set is available only at the Hasbro booth, Hall 1, 3 through 7. Interesting.
Well, I'm getting it. Even though I don't do Black Series, I'm going to get this. It's a treat from Japan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get it.
It's a Ronin. I don't know. I saw someone post the price and it didn't make sense. It was like 15,000 yen. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
Okay.
150 Canadian dollars after you move the decimal over.
It
was like
pretty much at par.
Yeah, or it's like 69 US, which that doesn't math out properly.
That does
so
not
that's like 100 Canadian, right? So I want to see what the official pricing is on this.
Yeah. Either way, I do want to get this. There's ones I saw today. I shared them with Steve. I don't know if I shared it with everybody. Oh, I don't have my phone with me. God damn it. There was a company, like, did you see the porcelain Darth Vader?
It's an all like white porcelain Darth Vader statue, and on the back, it was a red. What was the emblem on the back?
I think it was it was almost like the red emblem from Celebration Japan.
On the back of Darth Vader. I mean, for our generation, right? When we turn to grandparents, those are the kind of porcelain statues that would adorn our fireplaces.
Correct.
And it's one of those things where, the grandkids are going to do a double take and go, wait, is that Anakin Skywalker?
Yes. So is that Anakin Skywalker from Local Boy?
Yeah, from Japan. I got it in Japan. In my travels.
But they released more of them today. Like they showcased more of them. So they're doing one of like Rey, Leia, a couple of different stormtroopers. And they look and Queen Amidala, and they all look really good.
Damn. Which one is you didn't send it, man?
I didn't. I sent Steve. Steve, send the link I sent you and send it to Kevin.
Convoluted series.
Yeah, I know.
Convoluted process. I love it.
Whoa, hold on. These are new. I haven't seen these. What's this?
New it looks like an action figure on a blister card, keychain.
Yeah.
It's probably a gashapon because it's 500 yen. Gold Tamagotchis. I got 3 Tamagotchis running in my house right now. It's a nightmare. Wait, this is 15,000 yen? What is happening? $150 Tamagotchi? And this is the mini one.
It's gold.
It's not real gold.
Are you sure?
I can't click it.
Okay.
Come on. This isn't even like the fancy ones where you can connect with another Tamagotchi and battle, and I don't know if they battle. Interact. This is a plain one. It's got like just the 3 buttons. It's not even in color.
Well, I mean, then don't get it, I guess.
No, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna line up just to complain when I get to the front of the line. 15,000 yen? What were you thinking? Sir, are you gonna get anything? No.
No, can you please get out of the line? I can't. What is this?
Something's up. Okay, no, okay. I thought everything was 15,000. It's just my eyes. David Nakayama. Wait, no, there was a David Nakayama print somewhere.
And David Nakayama's going to be there. He's going to be there at the Unknown. Is that what it's called?
Comics?
Unknown Comics booth. Yeah.
I need to know if I can wear this. I don't know what this garment is called, but it's bright green with a Grogu on the back, and I want this to wear it. Grogu, cutest in the galaxy. Happy? I guess that's the.
I guess so. Yoko.
Yeah.
Help us out.
How would she help us? She would just type the same thing and I'd be still reading it.
Well, I mean, she might have a better explanation for it.
Celebration chocolate sand waffle cookies. You can get specific cookies. Yeah, I mean, there's toy stuff. What are you? Metacol? Beyblades?
Beyblades.
Good Lord. $4,180.
They're exclusive, Kevin.
I have these Beyblades upstairs.
Hey, if you want to spend $8, get yourself a cookie. All right.
If you're not down to spend 15,000 yen, get out of this line.
That's how I feel.
And then we hear someone yelling, "Hey, keep it moving, or buy something, or keep it moving." And it's Tommy from behind.
Yeah. I'm ready to spend money.
Dude, Dejaric.
Oh,
looks like Gashapon hologram figures.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, okay, those are must get. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff, man. Between this and convention, like WonderCon convention exclusives, I feel like we're getting kind of bombarded from all fronts.
We're getting a little spoiled, and I'm okay with that. I don't know if you saw this. There's like a Star Wars music booth exhibitor at the convention.
Okay.
And they've got the 2 vinyl LP records for A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. But there's also like this massive CD collection. So if you're into physical media, you can get every soundtrack for everything they've ever made in one big box set. So like you get the soundtrack to Rebels and soundtrack to like all the movies and the Bad Batch and all that stuff, all in this massive box set. And it looks awesome, but it's like $500.
They're CDs?
Yeah, they're CDs.
Damn, I just donated my CD tower to Value Village because I said I would never need this again.
It's not a tower though. It comes in a big brick and then they come out in like, yeah. So don't worry. You don't need a tower.
I was going to go back and buy it. Okay, Steve was on it. It's like, sir, didn't you just donate this? Yeah, I'm buying it back at 100 times. What's 100 times 0? I didn't get anything for this. Thank you, Steve, for sending that over real quick. The rebellion is flourishing this spring. Discover Eladro, stunning Star Wars collection from the lovable characters to the fierce representative of the dark side of the Force, all made in porcelain following a handcrafted process to conquer the hearts of fans of the galaxy. Oh, it is Ladro. I mean, this isn't as silly as the all-white one, right? These statues?
Right.
The Leia one is starting to get there into the almost like a religious character.
She is for some of us. See, this one's great.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I was like, I would get that. Do I need it? Probably.
Right? Porcelain stormtroopers. How would you ever know?
How would you ever know? That's stormtroopers are like toilets.
So where is this?
That's
on the Vader?
That's it's the same. Yeah, that's on the Vader. That's the Vader cape. Right? Because if you if you go to the exhibitor list on the site and you click on the exhibitor, it will then tell you, it'll give you another link to give you a bigger breakdown of their exclusives.
Oh God,
more links. The worst.
They end up getting a really great lineup. I'll give them that. It's pretty cool.
I think for their exhibitors and stuff, like this is all, like, we don't get a lot of this stuff when they do Celebration in the States. In fact, we pretty much get none of this stuff.
The merch or the people, you mean?
The merch.
Okay, yeah.
Right, like so I think that's what makes this one, like, to me, like, usually I would kind of like, I don't need all of this, but there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I'll never get this anywhere else, any other time, ever again. I'm gonna go to
a new dope.
It's, you know what it is? It's because if it was in North America, we know what that store would be.
And I don't know.
And it's toys.
Oh, yeah. Bandai. Oh, they have headphones. Which one were you?
There's they have AirPods or something like that for like exclusive ones. I know that I want to see these Tamaguchis, but they don't. The link for that one doesn't.
Hold on. What did you call it?
Is it Tamaguchi? Tamagotchi?
Tamaguchi. Yeah, Tamaguchi Main.
Right. Okay. See, I got this. I can pronounce.
Jazzwares has an exclusive. Looks like they're going to be an exhibitor.
Yes, they have a Micro Galaxy Squadron Visions.
X-Wing. Yeah. Visions from one of the twins, I believe.
Super cool.
Okay, we're gonna grab as many of those as we can, and that's it. Fill up our suitcases.
I just need to get one X-Wing, but I need to get 5 for Paul. I think that's the goal, isn't it? For Anna. In fact, I should just get 5 and then mail them out and then put to Anna on the box and be like, these are yours.
These are yours. Oh, this is the porcelain. Let's see if they have the Darth Vader. Am I supposed to go to their site?
You can click on it. I think they had the Vader on there, but they have is this what I'm thinking of? World Porcelain Creations. Oh no, I'm thinking of the.
All right, I'll give it up.
Hang on. There's another one too. Is that the same as the doll? Oh no. So there's scroll to the very bottom of the exhibitor page.
All right.
Then there is like Yoshitoku Co.
Hold on.
Right
okay,
there.
That one you got, but Mexico's threw you for a curveball.
I don't. Yeah, I know. White people problems.
Okay, sorry.
So click on that link because they had stuff there that I didn't know existed, and you know how like they're doing those like Edo style Star Wars figures.
Yep.
They also do the helmets, like life-size helmets. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see ones for Star Wars and Batman.
Oh, we're not getting these. I mean, I don't have space for these. This looks like those movie realization Bandai figures.
Yes, this is exactly what they look like, but except they're to scale instead.
Right. Ryan, this is absurd. This is look, you're gonna get a whole display.
Yeah. Aren't you?
My goodness. I mean, hey, this is the place to have it, to get it. But
yeah, I don't know how anyone is getting these back. In fact, I don't even know how much they cost. I'm even too scared to find out.
If a Tamaguchi was 15,000, like that's gonna be 10 million yen.
It could be
too much.
You might be right.
I've been saying the last few weeks, and even in our chat, like they're trying to squeeze out every cent out of us before we even go.
Dude, I wish we could do the pre-orders because there's stuff from Hot Toys that's coming out as well that I like. Looking at the dates, I think Tommy is the one that pointed it out, that Grogu, that new life-size Grogu or 1-to-1 scale Grogu is going to be available at the con. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, dude, Chamber, this is such a good figure.
I haven't had a chance to open this yet, but I do need to finish my
Generation X.
Yes.
Oh,
but also the Build-A-Figure.
You're into Starjammers? Have you ever been into Starjammers? Is that, or do you just think the figure looks awesome?
Looks awesome, and I have the Corsair to go with him. Does he have accessories?
Just some hands.
Oh, fists.
Hands are accessories. Right? Great figure.
That's great. He's not going to really do anything, but what's his power set? Because from this view, it looks like he just vomits lava.
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's the best I can remember. Gosh, I don't think I've read a Gen X comic since 1998.
Can he speak, or is it all the time just like blah, 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 and it's like when you stand next to a roaring fire? Is it just that sound?
Hey, the ability to speak doesn't make you intelligent. Qui-Gon Jinn.
I've never actually heard that used in an actual conversation. Looks good.
X Chamber. What's
leather jacket looks good.
Yep.
Oh, it's these feet.
Okay, what has he got here? He's got pyrokinesis, of course, makes perfect sense.
Controls
he can
fire.
do psychic reading.
Okay, he's
got telepathy.
Does tarot reading. Got it.
Yeah, psionics. All right, he's got a decent power set here. It's been so long.
But how does the vomit work?
Oh, it's like he's got like flaming glitter neck.
Bad Wolf, did anyone watch the Generation X movie back in the day? Did it air on Fox?
Aired on Fox, and it was like
I have it on I taped it on TV somewhere. And for years I was like, I'll never see this again. Like I haven't seen it resurface at all.
I am waiting. There was a part of me that after watching Wolverine and Deadpool where I was like kind of shocked that they didn't pay a nod to it in some way.
How many people do you think would get that? It would be like comic references, right? They chose specific comic references that they knew fans would get. But is that a show that you think they put a little Easter egg in that it's worth the time? Even
I think, well, you can't make it a punchline because it would fall flat.
Yeah, it wouldn't land.
You can't make it a punchline, but you could have something where it's even just like a poster of it or something where that's where you put the deepest of cuts. You don't like, because even when you think about it, like AOA Wolverine is such a niche deep cut.
Yeah.
But like when I went to the theater, everybody popped.
Yeah. Those were the people that it was for.
Yeah, right. Like the theater got loud. My whole theater. I don't know about your theater experience watching it, but man, my theater was rowdy. Like everybody was there to just have a good time and just laugh and cheer and then just enjoy all the dumb shit that was happening.
I went with Ryan and a bunch of people in San Diego.
Right.
Other Ryan, not you.
I know.
Yeah, yeah, I know. We didn't go to a movie together.
Yeah. There's Ryan and there's Doell. Those are two different people.
Unbox your chamber today. Yes, Nigel. Awesome. Jamie Lynn Parks, what's up, man? Says, I think he only communicates telepathically, if I remember correctly. It makes sense.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
He's busy.
I've always been meaning to pick up the Epic collections for Generation X, and I've just never gotten around to it.
My book.
Oh, yeah, your book.
Thank you.
Does Chamber have a card?
I think so. I lost the book. No, it's here. What's up, Paper Kriegel? Luis, what's up? Are you going to Star Wars Celebration? You reside in Japan, right?
Oh.
Albert, if you're watching, thank you for this book. This is the most reading I've done in decades.
You're not even really reading it though. You're just you're just looking at
you're looking at it's a book. You're flipping pages. It's reading. Okay. If Yoko considers an ebook reading, me looking at a picture book with words counts too. Is that a fair comparison?
Like, are you reading the words or are you just enjoying the artwork, the lines with your eyes?
It's a different communication.
Which is still technically like reading letters, because letters are just lines as well.
Damn. Topless only got 31% of the vote in the poll.
Wow. How many people voted?
35.
35 people. Like any other democratic election, barely anyone voted.
Oh, there you go. Paper Kriegel. We'll be there for 3 days.
Oh, nice.
The Infinaut. I don't know who that guy is.
Hey, have you ever met Dan Larson?
No, I have not.
Well, guess what? We're going to in Japan.
Yay!
It's going to be a toy tuber takeover. The Japanese will love it.
The Japanese.
Hey, everyone. Hey, fam. Welcome to my live feed straight from Japan.
Everyone's going like this.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Hey, fam.
We're in the subway and everyone's being loud.
Yeah. I'm on the bullet train. Wow.
Stop. This place has no garbages, and you just throw all your stuff on the ground. Wow.
That would be awesome. Well, no, it wouldn't be awesome.
No, it would be obnoxious as hell.
God.
But funny in the sense that we're not doing it. Rick Dom says, did you schedule your Dandadan cafe yet? I did.
I'm forgetting about that.
I did.
Going, oh, yeah, I got to do that. And then I forgot about it. In fact, I got to there's a bunch of stuff. I actually have to talk to Steve about certain dates for a certain thing. Because now I'm questioning things.
This is all very specific and general at the same time. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is me talking out loud. No, we're going to Universal while we're there as well. I just want to double check some dates, even though here's what I learned about when you buy tickets for Universal Studios Japan. You actually you buy your tickets and then you get to select your date even after you buy them, as long as you're assigned like a letter and they go, you can go on these days.
Right.
During these 6 months.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Look at this. I've never seen this one. Look at this arrow.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks very realistic. Here's the Dan Hip one.
Dude, of course. He's so good.
Pixelated, not in the sense that you're accustomed to. Pixel art. Pixel
art. That's right. That's right.
What's the version of pixelation that doesn't refer to? Well, we're going to Japan.
Yeah, we're going to Japan.
We're going to Japan. Frankie Rivera, what's going on? Says my daughter is going to Japan for the Star Wars celebration. Awesome.
Nice.
So are we.
If you see us, come say hi.
All right. Yeah, I actually don't know this character. Arrow, the prodigious. What kind of word is that?
Prodigious?
Chinese architect. Oh, I feel bad. I didn't know she was Chinese. I feel like I'm supposed to know that.
Well,
Turned Guardian of Shanghai begins our Marvel Snap journey. Lei Ling tours the skies as Arrow. Her powers of aerokinesis driven by her mind. She controls air. Our main goal.
She's an airbender.
Okay, she's an Asian airbender. Our main goal was to lean into her power set and show off her mastery of wind and nature as much as possible. This Wild Blue Studios piece was commissioned as our first dip. Is this the art word?
What is that?
DIPTYCH.
What is that? No, I don't know.
I don't want to say it wrong. It might.
Yeah, you might get monetized. I can totally see
Legendary poser. Aren't all airbenders Asian?
Yeah, right. That's why I laughed when you said Asian airbender. I was like, okay, so
I'm like, they have to be airbenders. That's what I mean. It's just typecast. Okay, Erwin, you're not going to get me to say that word on stream. That better be how you pronounce it, because you're an artist. Is this an art thing? Okay, Mechanized says that I'm still not saying the.
You still not going to say diptych?
Yeah, the tip of the.
You space it out if you need to.
Diptych. I'm very cautious and wary of switching those letters around. Is a pair of paintings. A pair of paintings. Interesting. I didn't know there was a specific word for a two-piece artwork. Okay.
Super
look,
cool.
guys, look. I read and I learn.
Yeah.
I read and I learn.
Dude, it's like you're back in school.
Two-piece. She controls the bubbles in Arrow chocolate bars. Is that a Canadian? Do Americans have Arrow?
They do not. They don't know.
Chamberlain Park says so her powers only work on Asian air. America
right.
Chavez.
And now we got Miss America.
Dan Hip right there.
He's gonna get that spot every time, isn't he?
Yeah, they have Venomized. There's a new series coming out where they're dinosaurs. It's kind of ridiculous, but some of them are kind of funny. Like Iron Man is like a brachiosaurus with armor. This is sweet, man. We're reading. See, I'm learning things. This is reading. That's what learning is all about.
Is Spawn in here too?
Spawn? I don't think so.
The Dan Hip.
And this is one of my favorites. I think this is this one speaks to me because I've seen a lot of toy photography done in this kind of like this angle of a really small Ant-Man running, probably against bullets too. I think I've seen someone do photos with bullets too.
Hey, Marvel Snap should do that.
Toy photography?
They should do toy photography cards.
Who would that would be cool. But then you'd have to get like the licensing rights from whatever action figure is being used.
Well,
right?
Yeah, wouldn't it just be what if they made a rule like you got to use Marvel Legends? Like then you just have to go through one person.
Look,
or one company.
That would be cool. All right. This book is awesome, but I don't want to just read. We got
read names. Hey, Armor needs a Marvel Legend.
Yeah. How would they make it? Build a figure? How would it work?
Well, the Armor itself is the Build-A-Figure, but she comes as like part of the wave.
The wave, like a Falcon type wave.
Like a
And
Falcon
then
type wave.
and
Exactly.
would she go in? Could you put her into the build a figure? You think?
Yes. That's how I would
Let's
do it.
I'd buy that. I don't know if do you think she could carry a wave? Are there enough people who would want to build it? I think when you look at this artwork, if you could really sell not chamber, the armor character, because the concept is amazing.
Right.
She's
I think it would do well, but again, I always find that Build-A-Figures, like, unless it's like someone that people are just like clamoring for, the really big thing with the Build-A-Figures is who else is in the wave. So it would have to be a balance of like must wanted anticipated figures in that wave in order for everyone to want to buy the whole wave. Because I think if armor is a selling point, I don't know if she's popular enough.
All right, Bad Wolf, thank you for keeping me on target. Chamber. A
Captain America. Oh, dude, did you see that
so there's
trailer
no
today for that new Marvel video game, the side scroller?
Okay, you set it up for the viewers, and I will look for video.
Okay, so we all love our side-scrolling video games. If you're of a certain vintage, those arcade games like Turtles in Time, X-Men, Simpsons, Sunset Riders. Lately, there was it 2 years ago now? I think there was. Now I can't remember the company's name, but they did Shredder's Revenge, and it was pretty much like a sequel to Turtles in Time. And you could play 6 players, but you had like 8 characters to choose from near the end. It was super fun, very awesome. Me and my friends and I, we still plug it in and play every now and again. It's a game you can sit there and chat with your friends and play.
Yeah.
They did one for Power Rangers that came out last year.
Yeah, with our friend
AJ Lacosta did a voice. Yeah. He did the voice of the Red Ranger for that. And today they dropped a trailer for this one coming out at the end of the year. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, a side scroller. Trust me, when I first saw this, I was like, Marvel, why can't this just be X-Men? Why can't I get X-Men 2? Because as a fan of anything, you can't just enjoy what's presented in front of you. You have to be like, why can't it be what I want it to be?
Yeah, what else?
But as I
could this have been?
Well, yeah. Why can't this be specific to my tastes? But it is. It really is. Because they're going to add more characters. Everyone looks beautiful. These sprites look great. I guess they're not really sprites anymore, but they're made to look like sprites. And if you have a close eye, you'll notice a lot of the animation from Storm and Wolverine are pulled, or at least maybe not pulled straight from Capcom, but definitely inspired by the Capcom fighting games.
I didn't want to do a horizontal video as part of an IG reel that was part of my screen. It was just getting smaller and smaller. So I wanted to pull up the full YouTube video. My God, that was stupid of me. It's like that line in The Office when Kevin's like, "Wait, miniature cupcakes, which is just a miniature version of cupcakes, which is the miniature version of cake." That's what I was basically doing. Like a smaller version of a smaller version of a video.
But this looks awesome, and I'm very excited to play this. And yeah, Nova, Kazar,
side scroller. I mean, this is the stuff we grew up on. Simpsons, TMNT, right? And then, like you mentioned, X-Men. Dude, Maximum Carnage is almost pretty much like this too. Side scroll, fighting on the streets, beating up bad guys.
Hey, did you ever play the Spider-Man arcade game? That was a side scroller?
No. Wait, can you describe it to me?
Sure.
Don't say it's Spider-Man or I'm gonna lose my shit.
It was a 4-player side-scrolling Spider-Man game, and you could choose Spider-Man, Namor, Black Cat, or Hawkeye.
Okay, never seen it.
And it is a side scroller, and there are certain parts of the level where the level expands. Your characters look like this big, and you're crawling up walls and fighting villains. It's still side scrolling, but like the style of the game slightly changes, and then things go big again, and then it's back to punch them up.
No, I've never seen that.
It is awesome. Folks, if you've never played it, look it up on YouTube. It is super cool. The arcade that we had in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Command HQ, they had all beside each other. They had the 6-player X-Men arcade game, the 4-player Avengers, and 4-player Spider-Man. And it was all in one section. And it was like, it was the best. It was awesome. I loved those games. Those games, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, like, and again, like any of those side scrollers, Simpsons, Sunset Riders, any of that stuff, they gobbled up so much quarters. It was great. I loved it.
Well, I mean, you get a pretty nice assortment of characters here that's on this splash page that I guess you can play, and hopefully they unlock. Are people still playing Rivals? You know, we there's new games with properties that we like, and we're like, yeah, man, it's so cool. We gotta all get on it, everyone, and then like for a while, it was pretty popular.
I think I'm the only one still playing Rivals, but I'm like, it is like, because work is so busy, I will just put that game on for 3 matches, and it helps me just completely, like, almost do a mental reset so I can relax and not think about work. So instead I'm going, why is the healer way over there?
So you can be more stressed.
So well, I don't really get stressed, but there's sometimes you play games and you're just like, what are you guys all doing? Get on the point. But I'm only yelling to myself because I don't have the mics on, because I don't want to hear other people yell at me either. But but no, it's like, you know, I don't know, it's a pretty big endorphin, and when you start getting MVP in Rivals, you're just like, oh, this is the best feeling.
Dude, I just opened to the best page. Oh, there's a Mike Del Mundo. There's a Mike Del Mundo Magic variant. Maybe that came after this book.
Oh,
because I want to get that.
Oh, that is okay. I was like, could be Ryan Benjamin, another Ryan. Dude, this so awesome, good.
Solid color on the back.
Everybody like, be crushing on Magic.
2099 variants in the game.
Yep.
Venomized. They have Scotty Young versions of characters. It's a fun. It's a fun game. Yeah.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. Nice. Dude, she's awesome.
Dude, Erwin, your Magic should be in here, man.
Yep, I agree. Where's Rogue?
Oh, I think Devil Dinosaur has one of my favorite artworks. Oh, Goose, the Dan Hip Goose.
Rules. Oh, nice.
Venomized Goose.
That's sweet. Awesome.
What was I looking for?
Oh, Gwen.
Devil.
Devil Dinosaur. Yep. Oh, that's cool.
This one right here.
Yeah. Yep. Those are cool. Actually, Devil Dinosaur would make a pretty good HasLab if they, but again, super niche. I don't know how well Devil Dinosaur would do as a HasLab.
As a HasLab, no, I don't think that would be. Maybe like the Spider Dinosaur, the Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse version. Yeah.
Like, do you think Devil Dinosaur would do better as a? You know how they're doing those like made to order big figs,
Sentinel,
Dragon Man, and the Sentinel. Maybe Devil Dinosaur could be that. It wouldn't be necessarily to scale, but it would still be pretty big.
Yeah.
Like, when might be the route to go?
When is Dragon Man coming?
This summer.
Hell yeah.
Right, watch, it'll show up early and it'll be like, oh, you just got dinged all this money, right while you're in Japan.
That one I might be okay with. Do you have more stuff to open?
Oh yeah, I still got my Robin to open.
Open the Robin. Let's see the Robin.
I've
been streaming too much.
You've been streaming a lot this week.
No. I blame Paul. I blame Paul
do
for
too.
getting an action figure.
Yep, same here.
How dare he?
So selfish.
So what are you like? What do you think is happening with McFarlane and your superpowers collection? In your little and the DC figures.
It's a weird thing of I know what I want, but I'm trying not to set any expectations.
Yeah.
Just in that sense of like, yeah, he's great figure. He's super good. The capes have improved so much on this line too. It sucks that like in this weird way, it's like they're losing the line just as I feel like superpowers are starting to get good or like really finding their stride.
Right.
And then, but at the same time, they haven't made any women. They've just made Wonder Woman. So there's been like close to 100 figures in the line, but like just Wonder Woman.
Damn.
So that's been kind of a bummer. So there's a part of me that's like, I hope that Mattel takes it on. We had Steve Ozer on Toy Anxiety. This was before we knew anything about Mattel getting it.
Right.
And he was saying on the show how much they like, we love superpowers because I was talking about superpowers.
Yeah.
And he was just saying how much him and there's a few other people at Mattel who love the superpowers line. So I'm kind of hoping that means that maybe it'll still go, but you know, sometimes it's not always up to them, right? What gets made. So, I mean, it really depends on who's, you know, who the boss is and who decides.
Who's the boss?
Some good size comparison there.
He's 1.5 Robins tall.
He's 1.5 Robins tall. So again, no, I love these figures. You know, McFarlane with DC was very hit and miss for me. So I'm kind of, there's a part of me that's like, I see it of two ways. I know there's a lot of people at McFarlane Toys who are very excited and very passionate about working on DC stuff, and they loved it, and it was like a dream job for them.
Yeah.
So I really hate knowing that these guys aren't getting to kind of really do that anymore. But there's that selfish part of me too that's also like, I'm really happy that DC is getting kind of a refresh, and I'm kind of hoping, you know, maybe it'll be something more that I want, which again, you know, big Marvel Legends guy, I can't help it to be like, I just want Marvel Legends, but DC, you know, that's kind of where I'm kind of going with that. So
I want to look up one last thing before we get up out of here.
Yeah.
You are also famously anime fan.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's
certain, you know, and we both like a little show called Dandadan. And where are the photos? Here we go. Today they finally revealed, and Okarun, one of the main characters. This is do you have any of the figures from this line yet?
Yeah, I got Momo.
Are you happy? How do you feel about Momo? I'm not going to lead the witness. How do you feel about it?
Okay, so I don't own a lot of like these SH figure art, so I've got nothing to really compare it to.
Okay.
As she's kind of my first. She was kind of like my first kind of my real dive in. I've got some older figures from them. From more
Star
obscure,
Wars?
No, this is from like more obscure like animes and mangas. That I got like well over like 10 years ago.
We know
which are great figures.
Yeah.
Right? Very waifu, not gonna lie. Well, one of the characters is, but I mean that happens in every anime now, right? So
yes.
But man, this like, so I liked it because I got to put her in like the pose for my shelf, and she looks badass.
Yeah,
I think she looks cool. I know that there's people like that have been making like the custom sweaters and like showing people like, oh, this is how you kind of almost have to take her apart.
Yeah, you do.
And you get the soft goods sweater and stuff, which I've been tempted to do, but at the same time, I'm like, she looks good on my shelf as is. But this figure looks awesome because I wasn't gonna get the monster version of him.
Really?
Because I was kind of like, maybe not. Because I kind of like him as him. Like, so to get this figure, I was like, and them bringing this one out, I was like, yeah, this is the one I'm gonna get.
He looks
and
good.
I kind of, and I want Granny, and then I want what's her Jesus.
Pardon?
What's her Jesus? She's like the one that's like super hyper religious and was like ready to kill people on behalf of God.
Oh yeah.
Right. So if they make her as well, in fact, even if they made some of the ghosts, like if they make the ballerina ghost, I'm getting that.
They make the aliens, the Serpo aliens.
Yeah, the
You gotta make
aliens.
those. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we see those Serpo alien vinyl I need to add that to my list.
Dude, yes. There's stuff like that I want to look for too that we just don't get or necessarily see out here. Like for Dandadan and for Ramna, because Ramna's making a big comeback too. Like I'm really hoping that there's going to be stuff there that we're not prepared for.
I mean, look at the two of the both figures together.
So good.
It's whether it's not highly perfectly articulated, they look awesome together. Oh, and he comes with a faceplate for Momo too, an extra faceplate, which I assume is this one.
Oh. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Now you gotta get it.
I do like that. I do kind of wish. I don't know. Now here I'm being nitpicky again. I really wish it got this.
No, but it's the best when people go. It should have been this. Like
no,
it should have been. This toy should have came with this. It should have been this way.
I just say it would have been nice if it came with the UFO magazines.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Otherwise, I think it's a damn near perfect figure. I think the glasses look good on it.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah,
His expressions are good.
Just reading or like walking down the hallway reading the magazine.
Yeah.
And being a loner. Yeah. That would have been cool.
I think that's it. I hope they make Momo's friends as well. Those two other girls.
Dude, these are the alien vinyl figures.
Those are super cool.
If you buy the 3-pack, they have different color eyeballs.
Ugh. Where are you gonna put them? Like,
I don't know. They're so creepy.
They're so creepy. That's what I mean. Like, where do you put them? Like,
imagine if they had glow in the dark eyes, and when you turn the lights off, kind of like in the first episode, right? And they're kind of in the background, dude. Just the eyes.
Yep. Asking for your banana.
Banana kudasai.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, well, we're gonna have so much to buy. Godzilla's and figure arts and vinyl and Star Wars in Japan.
Well, I want to get some of the collector magazines too while I'm there, because they'll be like they're almost like catalogs.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes when you can't afford to buy everything, sometimes just getting a cool physical book to look at all the stuff that you can't bring back with you. I think that sometimes those are super fun too.
You know what I like Japanese or like other Asian magazines at the newsstand, and let's say from what I know, like Bathing Ape, if they have a catalog for their next season, whatever, they'll have inserts of like a little pouch or a little pencil case or something, or another magazine might have a toy inside,
right?
In the catalog. Like those are the coolest. Those are the ones that I want to bring back. Do we have that? I know Toy Collector is like the toy magazine, but there's no toys in it yet. Do other like merchandise have magazines like that where you can get stuff?
We used to get booklets we used to get booklets with our Kenner vehicles and stuff. Right? Like we used to get, that would have been like the closest to be like, here's all the stuff that's coming out in Q4.
Right.
Right. And it would be like this little booklet that you get and you can see all the toys. But I can't imagine these toy companies now kind of really doing that. Like, I mean, the closest might be Mr. Stevie with his checklists.
Okay.
Right? Like that might be the closest. Maybe
that rascal this week.
Rascal, yeah.
Putting up
right. But like Toy Collector magazine is more of like it's a showcase, but then you get like articles about the history of certain toy lines.
Right.
And you get like discussion topics in there too. Or maybe they have that in right. So it's very much a magazine. Sit in transit and read it.
Yeah, it's the Playboy of toy magazines.
That's right.
And Blake is Hef.
Yeah, exactly. Like who gets to be the cover toy?
Well, that's how it would be run if you were running it, which I would buy. I would subscribe. Hell yeah, man.
Waifu Monthly.
All right, dude. I think we opened up all the stuff that we can tonight. It's we should all get some rest.
Yeah, dude.
We someone said earlier, it's like we get Ryan and Kevin every day of the week. What let people know, where can they watch you, catch up with you, see you talk about fun stuff on the internet?
Well, you'll find me on Toying Around on this Thursday, which is today. And then after that, you'll find me, I'm co-hosting with Quip over at Geek Dad Life on Sunday to help fill in for Jay. Then on the regular, every Tuesday at 6:30, you will see me on Toy Anxiety, on the Toy Anxiety channel. And then on the next day, on Wednesdays, you will find me with myself and sculpting superstar from Mondo, Alex Brewer. Him and I, we get together every Wednesday and we talk about, we just talk about comic books and superheroes, sometimes movies, animation. Sometimes we talk about the toys, depending if Alex has something that he's that's all going up for pre-order. Alex will break down the figures he's working on and tell you about like where he got his inspiration, what he sculpted, who's painting what, you know, all this kind of stuff. So, you know, it's super fun to have him on the show because I find that if you love toys and how they're made, he's great because
it's a great perspective.
I learned something new. Yeah, it's great perspective. So, you know, check it out. Gotham City Tonight. Super fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex, the mind that brought you Real Ghostbusters 1/12 from Mondo.
Right? Just by doing fan renders.
Absolutely. Yeah, so go check out Ryan, and we'll be in Japan in a few weeks. We'll, you know, do some more videos and you know, have some fun out there, but see what we can come up with. And of course, we'll be out there. He'll be looking for a healthier bubble tea option. And it's
first thing I'm doing is I'm ordering a baked bean sundae.
They have red bean in Japan. Yeah, hell yeah. So go check him out. There's the Gotham City Tonight link, hyperlink in the YouTube video description. And Ryan, thank you so much for coming on, man, and opening some toys.
Dude, pleasure to be here. Yeah, dude, I love both of those things. I love being here and toys.
Hell yeah. I love being here too, and toys. For us, DK should be back next week, as well as the Enablers. It is the first Thursday of the month, so we'll be back. It also happens to be my birthday next week, so I'm looking forward to eating a whole bunch of food and then coming on here and opening some toys, and you know, maybe have a couple of celebratory drinks with some friends and you in the chat. That's going to be awesome. There's a new video on the channel right now talking to Laz Alonso from The Boys, which was a lot of fun, and then we're going to have another interview going up on Patreon soon. So patreon.com/touringaround, you get to watch the new videos first, ad-free, and of course you get a discount code for the website, the merch shop, and of course May 3rd 2024 here in my neck of the woods. Please come check out Touring Around ToyCon if you're in the area, right? Or if you want to visit, come to town for this Touring Around ToyCon presented by Collectibles. We're going to have a lot of local collectors, vendors, Cal Dodd, Wolverine, George Buza, who is Beast, and what was the Ewok name? Whip Wop? Blip Loop?
Wow. Low grade.
Yeah, okay. Something, yeah, it was close. Comic book creators, tons of amazing comic book talent in Toronto, and I've got to meet a mere fraction of how many there are, but a lot of them are toy collectors, and we'll have some there, so come get some great artwork. And I'm trying to get some Hot Wheels vendors there because I'm into Hot Wheels. Pokemon vendors, a couple of Pokemon dealers, not too many, right? Just a few, but trying to keep it to collectibles. So toyingaround.ca/TATC. You can get tickets, you can get vendor tables, and come check out the show. Those are the guests that I've announced so far. Will there be discounted hotels for this con in Thornton? Yeah, I'm gonna have a lottery system.
Nice.
But the discount is I'm gonna set them up, and it's actually gonna cost more. It's gonna cost more.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, go. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Lets YouTube know that you like this video, and probably other cool people like yourself would enjoy this as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Ryan. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone else, have yourselves a great night and keep toying around. Peace.
Peace. Nice. Sydney Sweeney, dude.
In X-Men.
Yes, as Rogue.
As Rogue?
Yeah, picture it.
I already have.